Overseas now, where a coalition of Syrian rebels has toppled the government of President Bashar al-Assad and has captured the Syrian capital of Damascus. Al-Assad was Syria's president for over 2 decades and has left the country and is reportedly in Russia tonight. NBC's Raf Sanchez has the latest from Tel Aviv.
We're seeing history in the making in Syria, and at lightning speed. Rebel groups began their surprise attack less than 2 weeks ago, taking city after city. And today they have taken the capital, Damascus. They have toppled the Assad regime, and they are declaring Syria a free country. We are seeing scenes of celebration all across Syria from people who are hoping that this is not just the end of 13 years of bloody civil war, but also more than 50 years of dictatorship by the Assad family. The whereabouts of former President Bashar al-Assad are unknown at this time. Russia's foreign ministry says he has resigned. He has left Syria, but we don't know exactly where to. What is clear is that the rebels understood and were able to take advantage of the broader geopolitical picture. They saw that Russia, Assad's main backer, was distracted in Ukraine, that Iran and Hezbollah were weakened after more than a year of fighting against Israel, and they chose this moment to strike and redraw the map of the Middle East. Raf Sanchez, NBC News, Tel Aviv.
And once again, the developing news tonight, Russian state media is reporting that al-Assad is in Russia tonight. In the meantime, Northeast Ohio is home to many Syrian immigrants. In fact, their country is represented in the Cleveland Cultural Gardens. Our Lydia Sparra joins us now live with reaction to what is going on overseas. Lydia, good evening.
And good evening, Lena. As we mentioned, Syria had been in a civil war for 13 years. So the end of the Assad regime does come with great joy to people who lived in that region and actually live here now in Northeast Ohio. So Syrian refugees, as you heard in that report, they toppled the Bashar al-Assad regime. Assad then fled, as we heard from multiple sources, to Russia after 6 decades of his family autocratic rule. At the Cultural Gardens Peace Plaza today, many here were talking about the siege and had a positive response about it.
The Syrian people are looking forward for freedom, democracy, and prosperity in the future, and hope the transfer of the power will go smoothly and productively.
Meanwhile, back at the plaza, there were high hopes as they decorated a Christmas tree, hoping for peace finally in that region. And also, Lena, President Biden did have a comment. He said this is a fundamental act of justice. We'll hear more from the president tonight at What's Next at 11 and more local reaction. Back to you.
All right, looking forward to it. Thanks, Lydia.